What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on Above Average. My name is Trevor. If you're new to the channel, as always, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. If you like Oilers, if you like hockey, anything hockey, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. The channel's been growing, and I like to see that trend continue. So, guys, if you can just take 1 second, leave a like, that would be dope. But with that being said, and the reason why you clicked on this video, the Oilers bold predictions. These are my bold predictions. They're hot takes. Call them what you want. Oilers hot takes, that's what I got written down here. So yeah, this is for the 2022-23 regular season. This is my predictions on some of the players, and potentially, honestly, like a lot of these, will they happen? No, I don't know if they're realistic, but you know what, that's why I like these videos. They're fun, and who knows, maybe one or two of these things, the fact if all of these happen, I'd be blown away. I doubt that, but who knows, maybe like one or like two of these things might happen this season. So with that being said, let's start at number 1, Evander Kane, 50 goals. Wow, wouldn't this be pretty cool to see? You look at the year that he had 22 goals last season, so pretty respectable year, and he only played like just over half, 44 games, I think, 43 games. So yeah, 22 goals, 43 games. You got to think he came into the league last year when, pretty well everyone was or had been in the league for the start of the season, you know what I mean? But once he really got his legs going, he was a pretty effective player. Obviously, he was almost a goal per game player in this year's playoffs. So do I expect him to get 50 goals? It's a bold take. It would be pretty cool. It's not out of the question though, and he's going to be playing with Connor McDavid all year probably, or Draisaitl, depending on what happens. But yeah, 50 goals. I'd like to hear your thoughts with all of these, honestly, and just drop a comment below. So yeah, that's my first one. Second one, Stuart Skinner. I think he plays 30 games. I don't know if that's a bold prediction. I'm going to say it is. 30 games played and 20 wins for Stuart Skinner. Honestly, this would be pretty sweet. I would love to see this happen. He looked fine. He didn't look out of place when he played last year for the Oilers. In fact, he was the first Oilers goalie last year to get a shutout, and he played like 4 games. In his second game, he got a shutout or whatever. So yeah, I love that. He's quick, man. Like, you could just tell the 2-on-1s that we had. I remember just seeing one. It was a 2-on-1, and I don't know if the other team scored or not, but his reaction time is just so much quicker than Mike Smith. Like, by the time the pass was over, like, Mike Smith didn't even realize. It's like, oh, okay, and then it's a goal. Stuart Skinner is like really, really quick, and that's awesome. I really like seeing that. He was so fast. You could just tell, like, his reaction time was way quicker than Smith's and Koskinen's for that matter. And yeah, he looked good. So I would love to see that. 30 games played, 20 wins. Will it happen? I don't know. This one I've kind of talked about before, and it's on good old local boy Ryan McLeod, 20 goals. Man, I think this is reachable. I think this might be the most one I'm confident about. Ryan McLeod is very, I like this player a lot. Like, the Oilers definitely have a player in Ryan McLeod. I talked about him in a video called it diamond in the rough kind of player, and it's so true. He looked really good this playoffs, and he was just starting to gain so much more confidence with the puck, and that's just, he's getting a full year of Jay Woodcroft. So 9 goals in 71 games played last year. Yeah, man, I could really see this guy, if not this year, next year, being a 20 goal scorer. So Ryan McLeod, that one I really like, and I'd like to hear your thoughts as well. This next one, this is a good one. 35 goal season for Kailer Yamamoto. Yes. I don't know about this one. He just got 20 last year though, and I really like the growth of his game. He's starting to shoot a lot more. He was generating plays. He wasn't giving the puck up every, as soon as he got the puck, he had like no confidence. He'd just give it away. He'd pass it to Connor or Leon every time. Sometimes that's not a bad idea, but I don't know. I like to see him carry the puck more, and he was starting to do that like quite a bit in the playoffs. That's when I really noticed it. And yeah, 35 goals. You got to look who he's playing with. He's either playing with Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl. I think that's as he's only growing, it's I don't think that's out of the equation. I definitely think if not, yeah, I could totally see a 35 goal season for Kailer Yamamoto. Maybe, but like that's peaking, so that's like I don't know, maybe like I could see him being a 30, like flat 30, but it may not seem like a lot, but 5 goals is a lot more than like 35 is a lot more than 30. So he might be a 30 goal scorer. I don't know if he ever gets 35, but if he does, that would be pretty sweet. And it's a bold take. That's what the episode's all about, so that's why I said it. But Speaking of bold takes, this is another good one. Evan Bouchard, 60 points, plus 60 points this year. So I'm really thinking he's going to probably get around 50. That's my honest opinion. I think he'll be right around there. But my bold take for this episode, he's going to get 60. And yeah, I think he's definitely going to be, he's going to get that easily, I think, in his career, like down the line or down the road. He's that good of a player. But is he already that good? I don't know. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I think it would be pretty cool. And, you know, he's going to be getting more power play time. So that's why I kind of, you know, he could very well get a 60-point season. So that is a bold take, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Next up, this is a good one. Connor McDavid. Ever heard of him? Now you have 140 points. You heard it here first. I'm telling you, this guy's getting 140 points. Yeah, I'm liking this one. He's getting 140 points next year, and you know, he really just kind of, I've talked about him in the playoffs, and so it was just insane, man. And like, I don't see why he can't do that in the regular season. You know, part of me thinks that he's just like, no, I like to just wait and, you know, bring that level out in the playoffs. And because I mean, he was like laying the body. First time I ever seen him like actually like throwing hits, and it was sick to see. It was so cool. So I don't think he's going to be laying the body as much. I think he's going to save that for the playoffs when they need it. He doesn't really need to do that. And I love that. That's so cool. He's like, it's playoff times. I'm doing everything to help my team win. So it's pretty cool to watch. But 140 points, man. I think Connor and Leon are actually going to be playing together a lot more than last year. So, you know, because you just look at what they did in the playoffs this year. And I mean, Dave Tippett, that's one thing I didn't mind when he did when we were playing crappy teams at the time. He'd like stack up the front line and it would work. So I'm not opposed to that. And we have the offense, you know, below to, you know, do that now where we didn't before. You can have Nuge, Hyman, and Kane as a second line, which is, you know, a solid second line. Anyway, but 140 points. Yeah, I really think he's been on pace to, you know, I remember last year it was like he's on pace for like 180 points. Obviously, it's not sustainable. Very early on, he kind of popped off. So Connor McDavid, 140 points. I really could see it. I honestly can. He just, especially if Connor and Leon are playing a lot more, he's definitely going to get that this year. 100%. You heard it here first. I'm guaranteeing that one. That's for the one, that and the Ryan McLeod one. I'm confident. I'm super confident on those two. Okay, so next up. Leon will not lead the team in goals. Leon Draisaitl, yeah, I love Leon Draisaitl. I just did a whole video on him. But like I said, all part of, you know, the Connor McDavid thing. I'm really riding high on him this year, and I think he's going to lead the team in goals this year, which is going to be crazy to think. Yeah, I think he's going to get 50 goals this year. And I think with Connor, you know, he'll be playing with Evander Kane a little bit more. And so I'm thinking the scoring is going to be a little spread out. I think Leon's going to have like 48 goals, but And I think Evander Kane's, you know, probably going to have like 42 or like, you know, something like that. So that's kind of why I think the scoring's going to be a lot more spread out. And I don't know. I just see Connor popping off this year and leading the team in goals. So, yep, that's my one take. And then lastly, this is a bold one, okay? I don't want to be hearing, because these are just bold takes. I'm not saying this is going to happen, so quit commenting already. But Xavier Bourgault, this is my last bold prediction for the Oilers also. He plays more than Dylan Holloway. That's a bold take, and I don't know. I could honestly see that happening. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Like, I can picture this, you know, happening, and then I could also picture, like, him spending the whole year in the minors. But I could also see Holloway, honestly, getting called down to the minors. That's, you know, I'm not sure if he's as ready as people. Like, I know people are jumping the gun, but, I mean, management and just growing up as an Oilers fan, they did that so often. Like, I have no problem with Holloway starting the year in the minors. Same with Bourgault. But as far as, you know, there's just something about Bourgault. I don't know what it is. I feel like he's a really easily adaptable player, and I could see him just jumping into the lineup one day. And I'm super curious to see how he's going to play in the preseason this year, because he's definitely going to be getting lots of ice time. So is Holloway. So it's going to be really fun to watch those two. And who knows, maybe one day both of them on the same line with like Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Would they be able to do that? Yeah, center, left, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh no, Bourgault's a center, I think. But anyway, that wraps up my video. We're sitting at 10 minutes. Nice fine 10 minutes. So, Oilers fans, this video is for you guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know you guys, pretty vocal in the comment section below. So please, as always, leave a comment, leave a like. This was a fun video to do. I like, these hypothetical situations. And if you like them, then leave a like. Make sure to show your support and leave a like for the channel. As always, it's just been so sweet to see the progress of this channel. So yeah, guys, that's all I got for this one. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Hope you guys like these ones. It's just some off-season hockey content, and yeah, it's not bad. But I'll see you in the next one. As always, take her easy, and peace.